my gosh, Chad! Chad! Yo! I love you, Google. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is sick. Oh my gosh, this is sick. This is sick. This is sick. Put one here. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's sick. So I just got home from watching Superman, written and directed by James Gunn, the same director who gave us all three Guardians of the Galaxy movies, as well as The Suicide Squad from 2021. And I went to go watch this with a friend, and right off the bat, I'm gonna say this now, we absolutely loved this movie. In fact, here's an immediate reaction right after the movie. Our immediate reaction right after the movie. Yeah. Enjoy. Chat, Rowan, what do you think?
Fucking peak.
Holy bro, I had a smile the entire fucking time, bro. Holy shit.
There's so many goats, so many aura, so many everything.
Now, if you like James Gunn, you're gonna like this one, bro. It's a lot of fucking fun. Holy shit.
Peak. Peak. Can't say anything else.
I think we should start with the man himself, David Cornsweet, as the new Superman. How did he do? Tell you right now, he was absolutely great in this movie. I think he was a great Superman, and he was also a great Clark Kent. One of the things I loved about his portrayal and performance, not just about Superman, but also about Clark Kent, is you do get that feeling that this guy's just your average everyday Joe. This guy came from nowhere. He's a nobody, and you would never guess he's Superman. But then he puts on those trunks and he becomes Superman, and you feel the charm, you feel the sincerity of the character. And I absolutely love that. You get that vibe that you can approach this guy when you have a cat stuck on your when you have your cat stuck on a tree. You can approach him, and I love that. I absolutely loved that about his performance. He's Superman. He embodied that character. He embodied that hopeful, sincere, kind hero. And I really, really like that. I really love that. Yeah, he was great. Like, he was absolutely great. Like, to the people bitching, I love Henry Cavill as Superman. But I love that we get both sides of Superman. We get Henry Cavill's version and we get David Cornsweet. And I loved it. I loved it. It's okay to like both. Nicholas Holt as Lex Luthor, I thought did an amazing job. I'm not gonna lie, when he was first announced that when it was first announced that he was cast as Lex Luthor, I was kind of skeptical, mainly because like Nicholas Holt, I was like, I didn't see that, I didn't feel that he could bring that intimidation, that evilness of Lex Luthor. I didn't think that he could bring that to the table. Man, I was proven wrong. He was great in this movie. Like, you can just feel that this guy hates Superman with every fiber of his being. This guy is an absolutely generational hater, and you can feel that through the screen. You can feel his coldness. You can feel his sharp intensity. You can feel the passion. You can feel the passion, and you can see that superiority complex that he thinks he's the hero of his own story. You can feel that with his performance, and I really, really like that. Like, I think he was able to portray Lex Luthor in a very evil, slimy, like old-fashioned bad guy way, and I really like that. I really, really liked him. I think everyone from the cast did a good job. Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, I thought did a great job. Skyler, what's his name? Skyler Gisondo as Jimmy Olsen, I thought did a great job. He was absolutely hilarious in this movie. Yeah, I thought everyone did a great job. Isabella Merced, Nathan Fillion, and Mr. Terrific. Who plays Mr. Terrific? He's a standout. Eddie Gathegi. I think that's how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I butcher it. Yeah, as Eddie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific, I thought was a standout character. I thought he was an absolute blast to watch on screen. He was great, and he has one of my favorite scenes in the movie. He was really good. But what I want to give praise to, who I want to give praise to is James Gunn. I thought he did an absolutely amazing job with this movie. Yet again, he delivers another infectiously fun comic book movie that got me smiling from start to end. Like I had a huge smile from beginning to end, like all throughout the movie, and it was wild. It was wild. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I had a blast with this one. Actually, there was a moment in the movie. There was a scene where my friend leaned over to me and he whispered, why does this feel like the Suicide Squad? Why is it giving me that vibe? Why is it giving me the Guardians of the Galaxy vibes? I was like, oh, you don't know? It's directed by the same guy, and he was like, that makes so much more sense. And I was like, yeah, that just goes to show you how James Gunn this movie is, like genuinely. And yeah, what I loved about what I loved about what he did with this movie is you could clearly tell James Gunn understood Superman. He understood. He knew that this character embodies hope. Like clearly, the symbol of Superman is hope, and he understood the heart and the kindness that came with this character, and he was able to portray that so well with the tone and the vibe and just the whole look of this movie is filled with so much heart, with so much joy and so much hope, and I love that. Just every ounce of this movie embodies those traits, and I absolutely love that. The way this movie looks too, I thought was very visually appealing. Like, sure, the CGI could look a bit too animated for my liking at times, but man, the shots, the lighting, the colors, I think it's a good looking movie. That's also one of the things I love about James Gunn, especially with the Suicide Squad, is I can take a frame out of that movie. Same goes with Superman. Out of these movies, and I could pass it off as a panel from a comic book. It's like certain shots, almost all of the shots are like ripped straight out of a comic book, and I really love that. I think it's like the Suicide Squad and Superman are just they're the most comic book looking comic book movies, one of at least, two of, yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, I thought it looks great. The action sequences too, I think, are fantastic. I love the way James Gunn shot the action sequences for this movie, like just the kinetic camera movement, shooting on wide lenses. It's very close up, but it's never shaky cam. You can clearly see the punches. Superman saving people, Superman punching people, and just Superman using all of his abilities. And I really love that. Very very good action sequences. There was another scene in the movie where the Superman theme plays, and I got chills. I got chills. I don't want to give away too many specific details and major spoilers, but that scene where they play the theme of Superman gave my friend and I chills. It put an absolutely huge smile on my face, and I almost got teary eyed. I was like, "That's Superman! That's Superman!" And I was saying that all throughout the movie, like, this is Superman. This is what Superman feels like. He's just the kind of guy that would go out of his way to save a cat out of a tree. This is the kind of guy you could approach if your cat is stuck on a tree. And I love that. I love that, not just about James Gunn's writing, but also David Cornsweet's portrayal. I really love that. Like numerous times, I was like, "This is Superman. This is Superman." It got me really emotional at times. I like this is a great start to the DCU. The DC is in good hands. James Gunn, I salute you. Like, off to a great start. But I will say this movie also features some of my flaws from other James Gunn's movies. Because what I notice about James Gunn's movies is he does try to fit in a lot of story and plot. He really does add a lot to the story. And sometimes it could be a little too much, and sometimes it could be messy and sometimes it could really mess with the pacing of the movie. I felt that with some of the some with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 especially. And yeah, I did feel that with this for like the first 30 minutes. It kind of felt jarring to me at times where I was like, okay, wait, hold up, let's slow down. What's happening? Wait, hold up, because he is adding a lot, and at times it does get a bit messy and it does mess with the pacing, but not to the point that it bothered me. I was still having a lot of fun. But yeah, even then, James Gunn, I salute you, and I'm gonna give Superman an A minus. Yeah, DC's off to a great start. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, I love this. Like that's the thing. I could go lower with this movie. That's the thing. I could, because yeah, like I said, with my flaws with just the plot and the story, and at times, sure I could go lower. But man, just factoring in the amount of fun I had with watching this movie, factoring in the huge smile I had throughout this entire movie, I had an absolute blast. I love this one, absolute banger. Um, yeah, can't wait to see more of this character, more of David Cornsweet. Can't wait to see the future of DCU. It's off to a great start, and it seems like a bright future ahead. So yeah, that has been my review for Superman. Let me know what you thought of the movie down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Say, it's your favorite Superman movie? What? That's completely valid. And Man of Steel has the angst of has the aura of Superman. But this Superman has the heart of Superman, and it's okay to like both. I love it. I love it. We got both versions. I love it. Yes, sir.